for. Right by him, Barron Mamiya gets the pump, grabs the rail, gets spit out. We're talking about comfort at Pipeline.
Hey, I'm over here at the Vizsla Shaping Space with second-generation shaper and head of the iconic brand, Channel Line Surfboards, Mr. Britt Merrick. Britt, first of all, thank you for making time with us. But let's talk about pipe boards. Yeah. What are some of the key fundamentals in design for a board for Pipeline?
Yeah, this is one of Barron's boards, and what we're really concentrating on is the board being able to have enough volume in the right places to get in underneath the lip, right? Because a lot of the guys tend to ride pretty small boards these days, and so they want to be under the lip. So I distribute a lot of volume under the chest and forward, and then really bring down the rails, because you got to like hide the volume in the middle so they feel like they're paddling just a beast. But then right when they're up under the lip, they got to be able to roll it over real quick and knife it, so the rails are real refined on this sort of thing. And that helps for that. And then the second part of a pipe board is just coming off the bottom, you know what I mean? So it's got to be able to roll the rail really easy. So the tail's super sensitive. The tails are really thin, flat under the back foot, which makes it sensitive. Lower concave so that the board sits in the water. It's not so on top of the water. And some double concave, which helps it just roll over. And then it's just all about surviving the foam ball.
Talk about this. This is new construction I've been seeing coming out of the CI factory. A little bit about the construction on this board. It's laid up a little bit different.
Yeah, this is our Eco Carbon Tech, ECT. So it's different than normal carbon. Usually when you see a carbon board, it employs carbon fiber, right, for the layup. But this is actually pulverized carbon fiber that's been recycled from other sources, and then we add it to the resin. And it changes the whole flex characteristics and nature of the resin. So what you get is a board that feels much more familiar than a carbon fiber layup, which can be really stiff and sort of foreign feeling. This is going to feel like your normal PU with a stringer, but livelier. And it's got properties that really absorb the bumps in Hawaii, we find. So the guys are really liking these over here in the islands, because it just seems to sit in the water very neutral, absorbs the bumps well, but then is livelier and quicker rail to rail.
What about, this is our second year with the Vizsla CT Shaper rankings. And talk about that. You know, now we're highlighting the board builders on the World Surf League. Does that come into play? Do you get any competitive with any of the other board builders, shapers out there?
Do we get competitive? I think we're more competitive than the guys surfing and the girls surfing. I mean, it's the contest within the contest. And it's always been there, you know what I mean? It's always been like, it's not just about the surfer. It's like whose board made the next round. We're always thinking about it. It's always at the forefront for us. So it's cool that Vizsla and the WSL have kind of formalized that, because it's always been the subtext. And now it's part of the meta-narrative, and I think it's cool. And yeah, we're super competitive.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Britt Merrick, Channel Line Surfboards.
Thank you so much, Kaipo.